Okay, this video is what is the future of internal medicine? So the current model is that internal medicine, MDs, medical doctors primarily manage chronic diseases with pills. And I know lots of internists and I like them, I'm friends with them, they're smart, they're nice. They do the best they can for patients. Each one has to work within the context of whatever place they work at. But, what's happening in the bigger picture, corporations and insurance companies have decided that this model of healthcare is too expensive to pay for. So, they want to keep getting their profit for selling the pills, but they don't want to have to pay the provider so much. So what's the solutions that are being offered? The first solution is to replace more and more internal medicine doctors with physician assistants. And that lowers the cost a little bit. You pay the provider less. The next sort of solution, number two, replace more internal medicine doctors with nurse practitioners, NPs. Okay, and then I've seen a lot of pharmacists saying that they should prescribe. Their PharmDs, that would drive costs even lower. Okay, and then there's even the sort of developing psychiatry model where the DSM, Diagnosis Statistical Manual of Psychiatric Diagnoses, they just have a patient fill out a questionnaire, and that potentially could be done by a computer. Patient fills out a questionnaire based on whatever their test shows. They're given a diagnosis, and it's determined by an artificial intelligence computer with the latest and greatest software, and it'll select a pharmaceutical for the patient. And this is all, of course, is based on evidence-based medicine, EBM, peer-reviewed studies in journals owned by the pharmaceutical companies, based on studies run by the pharmaceutical companies. It's all completely impartial, reliable, and unbiased. What more could you want? You can trust the computers. They believe in God. They follow the 10 Commandments to tell the truth. They follow the Golden Rule. They love you. All researchers will have degrees. In this case, for the research studies, the MD will mean medications are drugs, and PhD means pimping hose degrees. 10 years from now, clinics will be staffed by high school students who are shadowing the computers as part of volunteer internships. That'll really reduce the cost of the providers. The patients will interact with kiosk screens, like at a fast food restaurant. Something like, for example, I'll take one abscess drain into with 2 PICC lines on the side. High school students' responsibilities will primarily consist of making sure the computers are plugged in.